factor crap of the day. Is Dak Prescott playing for his job in 2025? Guys, that is a statement on the table for today. Is Dak Prescott playing for his job in 2025? Is it fact or is it a whole lot of crap? Guys, look, Dallas Cowboys Nation is divided on Dak. Geo Mech is living in San Antonio. He says Cowboys fans hate Dak Prescott. Some fans love him. Some fans want him gone like yesterday. He has put up numbers. He has been consistent, but the playoffs has always been the wall he cannot climb. And now with Brian Schottenheimer taking over as head coach, everything in Dallas feels like it is on the line. It is time to shit or get off the pot time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, what it seems. But this is year 9 for Dak. 9 seasons and not a single NFC Championship appearance. If the Cowboys stumble in 2025, if they cannot get past Philadelphia, San Francisco, or the Green Bay Packers, Jerry Jones is going to have a decision to make. Pay him again or move on. And when you are the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, the pressure is just not about stats, it's about rings. That's why people are saying it's his prove-it season. But on the flip side of this question, let's not act like Dak Prescott is some scrub. He is one of the most productive quarterbacks in franchise history. He is durable. He is respected in the locker room, and the Cowboys do not exactly have a replacement waiting for him in the wings. Milton III, no thank you. Even if the season goes sideways, guys, Dallas may not have a better option than Dak Prescott. And quarterbacks right now do not grow on trees unless you're in Cleveland. Sometimes the devil, is better than the gamble do not. So, guys, factor crap. Is Dak Prescott playing for his job in 2025? Guys, I am saying fact. If Dak does not deliver this year, the Cowboys flame out again. The calls to move on would be louder than ever. Jerry Jones will finally be forced to admit it is time for change, and Dak has to win, and he has to win now. But what do you guys think? Is this really Dak Prescott's last chance in Dallas, or are people just piling on because it's the Cowboys? Comment down below. Let's see what you think. GeoMex says, good show. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Tune on in anytime you want to, brother. Let's get up there. My bad. We're here Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. East Coast time. Shay says it is a fact. Dak Prescott is coming to Green Bay, says Shay. Send the whole Dallas Cowboys team to Green Bay. We can win with them. Matter of fact, if you guys want to take it one step further, before last season, matter of fact, it was about this time last season before Dak Prescott got paid, got those dollar bills, y'all. We're saying, hey, Dak Prescott to Las Vegas looks pretty good. Dak Prescott to the Green Bay Packers looks pretty good. Dak Prescott to the Giants looks pretty good, right? It is tough. GeoMex is saying fact as well. Guys, everybody's pile on fact. Ron Green says the fact. Alpha Rob is saying fact. And if Alpha Rob says fact, you guys know damn well it's a fact. And it's a fact, Jack. Mellow Mike says Joe Milton put that twinkle in Jerry's eyes. Fact, Dak is gone next season. So Mellow Mike, you're saying win, lose, or draw, Dak Prescott is gone next season. Do you think the Green Bay Packers take on that contract and bring Jordan Love down to Green Bay or down to Dallas? That's tough. GeoMex says if Dak doesn't get 10 wins this season, the Dak era in Dallas is over. GeoMex, I have to say they have to win at least 2 playoff games this season. A wild card game and a divisional game. They have to make the NFC Championship game this season for Dak Prescott era not to be over. 10, 11, 13, 14, 15 wins, it doesn't matter. If you are one and done in the playoffs, the Dak era is over in Dallas. And Shay's like, no, Dak Prescott in Green Bay. He's coming. He's coming. And Mellow Mike says CJ Stroud has as many playoff wins in 2 years than Dak has won in 9 years. That's tough. That's tough. It's facts, but it's tough. And Electro Retro Edition says, what are the options will the Cowboys have at quarterback? They do have Joe Milton III. I think he's a backup quarterback this year, right? Kenny Pickett is going to be a free agent. Deshaun Watson should be healthy next season. Tua might be coming out of Miami. But you want to know the real answer? You want to know the real answer? Electro restorations. This is what they were trying to do last season. They were trying to bring down Coach Prime, Coach Sanders, Coach Deion Sanders down to the big D. They're trying to pry him away from Colorado, bring him down into Dallas. What better way to get Coach Prime to Dallas is if the Dallas Cowboys trade for Shedeur Sanders. I bet you they'll give him a 4th-round pick. Matter of fact, Cleveland Browns, take Dak Prescott, take his contract, give us Shedeur Sanders. Even trade. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, my God. People's heads would flip out. Shedeur Sanders then becomes quarterback 1 in Dallas. Coach Prime comes down to the big D, leads them to the Super Bowl, and everybody's like, oh, Chicago or Cleveland, you missed out on Shedeur Sanders. What's wrong with you? What? It's going to happen. Ron Green says they're not paying Dak top quarterback money in the league to miss the playoffs consecutive seasons. Facts. When you get paid elite, you better be elite. It's simple as that. Mellow Mike says Cowboys trading for Dak for Shedeur. Fire sale in Dallas. Say it louder, Mellow Mike. Say it louder. Because let's just be honest. Dak Prescott's gone. Micah's gone. Oh, Micah's already gone, right? George Pickens is on a 1-year prove-it type of deal, right? He's on his 5th-year option as a rookie deal. He's going to want those $1 bills, y'all. CeeDee Lamb is well into his prime. He already got paid. Might as well ship CeeDee Lamb off, too. Blow the whole thing up. Screw it. But electrolysis says, guys, let's be real here. Let's be real. He says, I think it's crap. We all know dang well Jerry isn't coming for those guys. We can wish. We can wish. Come on, man. And Alpha Rob says they had their chance to get Baker a few years ago, and they missed. And they missed on Baker. Come on, baby. Geomex says Dallas isn't even a top 10 NFC contender. No chance at a championship game. Guys, don't sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. I know it is easy to hate on the Dallas Cowboys. I know it is fun to hate on the Dallas Cowboys. I know it is fun to talk so much shit on Dallas Cowboys fans. It is. It is a lot of fun. I'm not even mad about it. But do not sleep on them. If they can rattle off 4, 5, 6 wins in a row mid-season, playoffs are inevitable. Inevitable. How do you say it? Electoral Restoration says, what do you think about those Arch Manning rumors? I think it's false. Hope in our eyes. I think Arch Manning's overrated. Matter of fact, I told you guys this summer when everybody's saying, tank for Arch, tank for Arch, tank for Arch. Why? Arch Manning might be like the 7th quarterback off of the board this season. This was before they played Ohio State. Guys, Arch Manning is not all that in a bag of chips. Yes, he had a couple, good 6, 8 quarters, whatever, when he was in for Quinn Ewers, right? But let's just be honest. He has potential, but he's not going to be a top overall pick, 2nd overall pick, third round. He's going to be a 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th round pick, especially if he keeps this up. And Mellow Mike says the facts are facts. Texans are the best team in Texas. Cowboys can't pull Shedeur. Where are they getting? Richardson from Indy? Trey Lance 2.0? The Colts don't want to trade Anthony Richardson. We talked about that last night. They're dumb. Doc's Ponderings. What's up, man? He says, I feel awful for Dallas fans. A lot of really good players that don't have any backing to do anything. Maybe Brian Schottenheimer is the voice of reasoning that they need. Maybe Brian Schottenheimer is the alpha dog that they need at head coaching spot, right? But guys, let's get